Did you know that over 70% of marketers and agencies are using AI wrong in 2026? And it's likely costing them major profits right now. Okay. And those that are using it correctly are gaining a huge advantage at the same time. Okay. Today, I'm going to share with you that exact advantage with you so that you can leverage this AI operating system in your business, break down any business that you work with, and help it make more money. Because as marketers, that's what we help our clients do ultimately, right? And that's what's going to make you the most money as well. Optimize your agency for maximum profits and exiting, get recurring clients for high ticket offers, and figure out exactly how to bring them in and level them up. Use this strategy or this system to identify and execute the best ROI strategy for every client that you work with to get them the most money and you the most money, right? And also how you get clients for these types of services coming to you looking to buy. This works with any AI platform, including Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, and with all future models too, which is cool. Look, AI is blowing up across the digital marketing scene, but so many marketers and agencies aren't leveraging it properly. They ask questions, generate copy, brainstorm some ideas, maybe create some content, test some tools, play with some automations, and it's on to the next thing, right? But they aren't making any real money with AI. If that sounds familiar, then keep listening, right? And clients are no better, all right? They're not any better than us or than a lot of marketers, right? They think they're using AI, they're using ChatGPT or whatever, but they aren't even scratching the surface. Okay, they might be writing social media posts, generating blog posts. They might even be able to get a strategy for what they should do, but it's not designed the right way, right? And then executing it is a whole nother game. Okay, it's like owning a Ferrari and only driving it to the grocery store. Your $20 ChatGPT, sorry, that's just such a funny statement. Your $20 ChatGPT subscription might be the most valuable asset in your entire business, and most people have no clue how to use it properly. In 2025, I became a top 1% ChatGPT user, and the evidence that I was using AI differently than most people was apparent to me, right? The outputs that I was getting a lot different, the information the gold I was able to find, essentially, ranging from all kinds of different things, including learning the algorithms for all the major platforms. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. I'll share more about that in a minute. And one day I even asked ChatGPT, hey, I'm not really using you in the same way that most people are. Here's kind of the process that I've been going through. And I laid it out and it said, no, you're not. You're using it like an operator, not a user, right? And that's the major difference. Okay. So personally, on my story, my name is Neil McPherson. I think I thought I forgot to mention that. It's on this page, right? But after a couple down years, post COVID, with the AI taking over, I had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. My business partnership ended. I had to attack a bunch of my personal stuff related to my combat service. I was a medic, served a couple of years over in Iraq. And all that kind of hit me at the same time as AI was hitting the scene. So my entire business took a hit during those couple of years. Numbers were down across everything. I lost most of my clients at the time. But I was able to, and I thought about, what should I do from here exactly for a minute there. But I decided to do what I do best, dig in. Like I said, I became one of the top 1% user in ChatGPT in just a year. And I was able to revive my entire business in just 1 year of using AI this way, okay? Once I learned how to brief AI correctly to get the clean outputs that I needed, that was really the game changer that changed everything. The formula that I was using to get the output and then execute the strategy with AI. Okay. So I mastered strategies and landed new clients for services that I'd never even offered before in my entire career. I learned how to grow pages on Instagram and, create content and do all that kind of stuff, generate sales, also building communities. I built my own community, right? I used AI to teach myself all the skills that I needed to keep up in the modern world as quickly as possible. And just as word started to spread, more clients followed. Once people got, an idea of what I could do for, on Instagram and with AI and all this stuff for their business, I had a lot of people reaching out to me within a short amount of time. I even built my own growing community, which is pretty, solid right now. It has a ton of great stuff in there. Of 100 plus paid members. I launched entire funnels in a week. And I did it all with no partner this time. I even cut most of my workload. I don't even really work full time, maybe 5 to 6 hours a day. As a vet, that's all I really need to do. And I'm getting more output in less hours than ever before. Okay. And this is all thanks to what operator mode can do for any business. All right. You get sharper decisions. Okay. Instead of just kind of hoping, does this work? Will I be able to make money with this? you can walk it all the way to the money. Okay. And that's the thing. Faster execution, less overwhelm, less confusion about should I do this or should I do that? More leverage, right? More assets in your business, compounding results over time. Okay. And that's exactly what I'm about to show you how to do in this new training called the Agency Operator Advantage. All right. This shows you how to use operator level AI strategy inside your agency. Okay. Break down any business and uncover the hidden revenue opportunities in minutes. Identify the single highest ROI strategy for any client, what the best move is to make, right? For you, for your agency, for them as a business, figure all this stuff out. And this is something that we as marketers have had to do on our own for a long time, right? When people ask me, what is it that you really help clients do? I help figure out how to make their business more money, right? That is the number one thing. So in order to do that, you have to figure out how the business works, where the bottlenecks are, where the problems are, was it their traffic, is there convert, all that stuff, right? With the operator mode, you can figure this all out in an instant, okay? You can turn AI into a sales weapon instead of a toy. That's my phone too. Into a sales weapon instead of a toy. Sorry about that. Sometimes it's easier to just keep it real and just pause for a second. Systemize your agency so growth doesn't depend on chaos. That's all very strategic and intentional. Install recurring revenue layers that clients happily will pay for. Find high demand services that businesses are already buying right now and how to roll it into your business, right? What the best, front end service is that you can use. What's the hottest thing that matches exactly with the best funnel that you can be running for your agency, etc. You can use it to streamline everything that you're doing in your agency, from your onboarding to improving your sales process, just everything, right? If you want to add branches of types of services that you don't currently offer, how to master that, figure out the best way to add that to your business as quickly as possible as well, okay? You can use this to optimize your entire agency, and really everything that you do as a digital marketer gets better once you start using operator mode, okay? Inside, you'll learn how to break down any business to help it make more money, optimize your agency for maximum profit, land high-ticket recurring clients, identify the best ROI strategy like we talked about, dial in the perfect lead generation strategy for any business as well, right? And then assistance in execution, right? Identify sales bottlenecks and revenue gaps, find hidden growth levers in minutes, brief AI the right way, get 10x better results from any other tool that you use, right? You can use this to speed up your learning curve with other tools, right? And find the best tools for the strategy that you're going to use. I go over everything inside the operator mode training that shows you how to do all this, okay? You can apply this system to any outcome in your business, all right? And here's how you apply it to a client. You use it to break down the business. You use it to scan for the revenue opportunities. You use it to select the perfect strategy. And then you also use it to help you execute that strategy, track it, improve, analyze as you go. There's even a little bit more to it there, but that's the core nuts and bolts of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. You can use this for any client that you work with. And, imagine if you're brand new, the advantage that you have compared to somebody like me, years ago when you first started, just trying to figure all this stuff out, right? So you get to add this to your business and apply this to any client that you're working with in minutes, just by jumping in on this launch deal, okay? And this works with any AI model from Claude to ChatGPT, Gemini, or even future models, all right? Everything that you're getting included, you can see below on this sales page, so I'm not going to run you through each and everything in this video. You get the full training course. I go over operator mode, how to train your AI effectively to work with you the right way, how to brief properly for the outcomes that you're looking for in your business using my formula. Then we go into showing you how to apply this to any client, right? How to drive leads, how to get clients with it. We have client acquisition prompt sets. And then we have agency-specific applications as well, like Rapid Start if you're just getting started, how to really get yourself to the money the quickest. If you want to sell your agency, how to optimize it for that. There's a bunch of different agency applications that we'll walk through, how to find the bottlenecks and growth levers for any business, which is massive. And then how to take that and with the bonus proposal operator prompt set and the customization prompt set, how to take that and turn it into a proposal specific to that client and what will work best to pitch them as well. Okay, so it all goes together in a really smooth way for you. We also have the revenue roadmap prompt set, which shows you how to predict, if your goal is X revenue by X time, how to walk it back and then have your strategy match that perfectly. Okay, and that revenue roadmap will help you do that. You also get access to my private Seller Shift community as a bonus when you get in. So I do some free posting in there. We already have 100 plus members, so we'll be excited to have you in there as well. And this is a limited time deal. Okay, so there's most likely a timer on this page. It's just a short launch window and the early thing. So make sure you take advantage of this while you can. The price will be going up after that. And, I don't mess with that. The price will go up, and that's that. Okay. And you don't want to miss out and have to pay more for this later. This might be one of the most valuable courses that you add to your business this year, because like I said, you can use this for everything that you're attempting to do to figure out the best strategy, to collapse it down to the most important move, to execute that move, and then to track and ensure that you reach success with that strategy. Okay. So, and you can do this for all your clients. You can do this for your agency. If you're doing affiliate marketing, you could do this for that. If you're doing an e-commerce store, you can apply it to that. If you have like I said, any type of local business, it works with all those as well. Okay. So, like I said, it might be one of the most valuable things you add to your business. It surely was the most valuable thing in my business in the last year or so. Okay. So I'm happy to share it with as many of you as I'm able to today. And I hope that this brings a ton of value to your life, your business, everything going forward. And I look forward to seeing you in the community. Once you pick this up, you'll get access to it. You'll be in the community right there. You can dive into the videos. They're not that long, so you'll be able to jump through that pretty quickly. And you can install this in your business literally today. Okay, so I hope you got some good value out of this. Take advantage while you have the opportunity, and I'll see you on the inside.